Okay. Yeah. There's blood. There's a finger missing. Jesus, this is darker than the demo. Is that? Someone cut his finger off. Oh, that's junk. There we go. Put this in rubbish. Okay. Rubbish. Get that Zen up. Whatever that means. Suppose I need all that stuff. Yeah, we'll chuck it in rubbish. Let's put that there. What do you mean it's a light? That can go there. Up here. Yeah. Let's open up, I guess. $2,000 a week. Gotcha. I can clean that first. Sheesh. No wonder it don't work. Give that a little bit of a dust down. There we go. Let's not put it there, that's stupid. There we go. No. These screwdriver is not elite. There's a phone number on the back. very sketchy dude though, so I'll take that for later. I'll own my phone up it. But put that on the front. That first, obviously. And that goes on. But. And done. Okay. So suspicious. Thank you for money. Talk direct. Thought a shut-in neat would take better going, probably not actually. You'd think someone obsessed with the game, that's all they do, would take a little bit better care of their gear. But that's good too. That's gross, in the bin. That's fine too. This needs a clean. Scum out of here. Yeah. Man. Wonder what's broken with this one. It looks pretty good. Is that that's broken. Let me grab it from here. That just needs a clean. Oh, they're broken too. That and that goes back on there. Everywhere. Close you up. Done. Yeah. Okay, mate. Awesome. Thank you. You can go over there for now. Ooh. Do I need a super special plan? I guess I need every day. I don't have a license yet. I'm rich. Okay, so I need a donor for the... Oh, yeah, I'll accept everything. And then on this, I need... How many torches we got here? Only one torch. Got to be enough for what I need. Bye. Better get working. That's Dookie's. That's Dookie too. It's like one good part of your stupid thing. Okay, well that's... that's what I need. Rent already? Sheesh. And I'm not rich. At least we are slowly getting bits and pieces. Gotta start making bank. Done, so, but, bam, you wouldn't understand. Put that on there, and bam, and bam, done. Ah, your things are broken on the side. That's all there is. Oh. That's why he won't come on. Oh, it's someone's order. Jesus. Where's the one I bought though? So there's an extra Unicorp side piece of uh-oh. Dang. Oh, I'll fix your machine. Oh, what do you need? Ooh, that's a lot of cash. Hell yeah. I've got to do orders. At least they're easy to clean, you know? You dig? just a cleaning job. That I can do with no extra pieces. Down there, bam. There's the key. The button's back on. And that's done too. Okay, I'm gonna need to buy computer pieces. I'm buying that for sell price is okay. Only put 15 nails in it. That is some good money though. That is cheap. Oh, that's a good right there. The battery's dirty, kiddo. How many screws does this little thing, stupid thing, want to have? Thank goodness this little kid's thing's only dirty. Tomorrow will be good though. I'll have monies in. Put these screws in. Tiny little baby screws. That in. And we're done. Okay. Well, it's gonna stay there for now. Off to home for a couple of hours sleep. Do all your deliveries at once, bro. Aww. That's how nice I am. Super nice. I'm gonna put that in there. Because this is what we're doing. Refurbishing Tamagotchis. A crazy Bogu box, apparently. I think there's somebody at my store. Setting boundaries. Yeah, I'll work on it on my when I've got time. Oof, this one's seen better days. Oh, look, it looks like scummy in the back. Dun, 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 dun. And next Tamagotchi. Tunes on this game. Busted screen. Back's broken. I know I got this for a steal though. Even if it's broken. As long as it's got some bits, she's all good. Or maybe not. That might be fucking fried. Clean the biggest thing in the world. Surely just give it I'll give it a wipe down with a tea towel. Forgot about that. And there we go, rubbish. Now we fix up this one. Battery's broken. Is that what it is? Button cell. Face. Screen. That old thing. Dunzo, bro. Damn. We are out here doing this thing. There, that little brat thing is fixed. So now I just got to take this apart. So I've got some spare bits in case it's needed. It's just filthy though. Filthy, filthy, filthy. I have to tell old mate his missus is fucking putrid. Did she drop her phone in the toilet? Did she do poos on her phone? Battery, boop boop bop bop bop. Back and that little thing. Circuit board, doy. That's what I get for calling this the circuit board, that little thing. Obviously not going to remember what that is. Joe J, how you doing? Thanks for popping in, homie. Thanks for hopping in. Love you too, Jay. I'm doing good. Just very excited for this game that has come out. This cozy game. It's something I wish I had the skills to do in real life. Just put some old electronics together again. But maybe I will learn how to do it. Fixing phones, fixing video games, fixing controllers. Not like new ones where you actually need to have like crazy good skills or anything, but like old Tamagotchis and old it's actually a auto roller, not a motor roller. Let's go around here quickly before I need to buy. I cannot. Oh, I don't have enough money for a ratchet screwdriver. Hell yeah, I do. Add to cart. I should order that first. Oh no. All these people want orders. And I forgot to accept them earlier. How are you doing, Jay? You had a good day? Classic. Let's see what's on the old... I don't have much money, so it's going to have to wait. Ooh, that is good. Cheap, though. Anything cheap, I buy. That's cheap. That's not a very good... making much money on that one. But I need the parts, so. Oh no, cutie. What's wrong? I get ya. I get you. You need those. I don't know what I need to do with that. Yeah, no, I get you. You just wanna chill and vibe and like hang out. You just wanna be. You just wanna be and have it be a little bit quiet. Not too. You wanna make your own noise, I guess. Is that right? Nice. What time is it over there? There's some late or early vibes. Hey, well, you know, you can vibe here if you want. That is cool. Always happy to have you, Jay. Up. Like, I know these people are paying me to like clean up their old electronics, but like surely for embarrassment's sake, you know, you run a rag over it before you send it in to me just because you're embarrassed. That's what I would do. And I'm a fucking piggy. I'm a little filthy piggy, and I would do that. Oh damn! Yeah, no, that's a lot. I don't even know if I know 6. I know one niece and nephew, and they're the best. But I think that's it. Wait, how many, like, do you have one sister? Is that all one person's children? Or is it like 2 different people's kids? Shit, man. I thought my parents were fucking, for lack of a better term, fucking dumb for having as many kids as they did. Like, I love my brothers and sisters, but, well, to a degree, I love my brothers and sisters. But like, sheesh. I got 4. Yeah, I got 4. I got 3 brothers, 2 older, one of those 2 I still talk to, and then I have 1 younger, my little bro. He's pretty cool, and I've got an older brother, my oldest brother, who's a fucking piece of shit, but that's fine. And a sister who I don't speak to either. So yeah, to make it like, I guess I could have phrased it better. I've got a older sister and an older brother who I don't speak to, and an older brother and a younger brother who I do, and they're pretty great. Like the thing is, what sucks is like we used to be tight before I decided to not be a religious extremist, you know? They're Jehovah's Witnesses, so, and I got kicked out, and I'm the worst person in the whole world. Oh yeah, see, that's different sides of the same coin, really. It's hard to, you know, compete and compare on whose is the more extreme, to be honest. Not that it's a competition. Is it the beard? Is that what fooled you? No, I was born and raised Jehovah's Witness, and I was, like, I'm gonna say like, oh no, Amish is. I'd say Jehovah's Witness is more similar to Mormon. I was a bit like, well, that's basically, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But I wouldn't say, what's this one? Oh, I'm gonna clean it. Yeah. Yeah, weirdo freaks who go door to door. I cannot. I do like when they come to mine, and I can just be like, I'm just fellowshipped. Because I was like born and raised in it, and then when I got like 17 or 18, sort of unsure on the whole thing, so decided to, like, well, not full dive in. Like, I was getting pressured by my parents to fully jump in, you know. And so I decided, like, with Jehovah's Witnesses, you choose to get baptized. And so I decided to, like, oh, you know, hey, this will convince me, this will make me want to be in it, and got baptized. Anyway, like, lasted, I don't fucking know, like less than a year baptized, but I was like full into it, doing the full thing. And then I'm like, oh yeah, no, you know what, I want to go to parties and drink and have fun and not be fucking lame and shit. So I'm like, hey, real respectful, like, as well, to my parents, my father, who was like an elder. So I don't know what the comparative would be in like a other religion, but like a basically like a head priest or something of an area. went to my dad. It's like, hey, I can't. This is what I want to do. I don't want to, mess these around and like try and do both at the same time. So I'm getting out of this. And I got kicked out of home. And yeah, basically, brother and sister didn't. One of my brothers and one of my sisters were all shitty about it as well, which like, meh. It just sucks because like we were close with them. I was close with them, but other side of it is my my older brother, who I'm close to now. We weren't like we didn't like each other. He left the religion as well, but earlier when I was a lot younger, and we didn't get along. We just straight up didn't like each other. And now we're really close. He helped me a lot getting through the whole thing because he'd had to deal with it as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he when it was like really tough on me, he W Matt in the chat. Matt's not there, but still. No, he was going off to like when it was like my parents were being like real fucking shit with me. I've been kicked out by this point. They were being like really full on, not seeing him and stuff like that, and he was flying off to Canada to go do a working holiday over there for like ages. He wrote him a letter and basically told him, hey, don't read this until the plane's in the air. I'd left. I'd started going back to where I was living at the time. Yeah, turns out he wrote a whole letter about being like, hey, what you guys did to him really fucked him up. Don't be pieces of shit to me like they were to him, or they'll like, miss out on it and stuff. Didn't work. Or it sort of worked a little bit, but not too much. But yeah, no, he was really good with it. Oh yeah, that's I've got for sure. For sure I've got a bunch of it from that, but yeah, it's I don't know. I've I don't know how much of the way I am as a person stems from like some of it's got to be upbringing, but at the same time though, like they don't preach like this whole hatred thing or anything by any means, but it's there. They're incredibly homophobic religion. And just like any fucking colonizing white started religion, they are like, they're not racist, but they go spread their fucking religious disease all over the world. Yeah, no, that would, man. That did the same with me. Or okay, I did the similar but in a different ways, like I had and maybe this is my a bit of like the way just I am now, but I feel like everyone deserves to have a bit of like a hope haze. And I'll be honest, mine went for quite a long time, which is fine, who cares? But I had like two of them, because I had like one where it was me, just doing what you got to do when you're a bit younger, but then also like going against my religious bit as well. But then at the same time though, worse, worst thing to come out of that is I got some stories. But yeah, it's oh shit, I was supposed to put that together, not just steal. I was basically trying to steal their shit. Oopsie. Can't be stealing customers' gear. But yeah, no, there's a lot of but I don't think there's anyone, like, if they're still in a religion, whether they know it or not, they've got trauma from it. They just don't see it because they're in it. And you know, and they talk like community and oh, we're all happy and friends and love each other and you'll be so supported and stuff, but like, hey, as soon as I wasn't one, like, there were, as hilarious as it is, like, looking back on it now, there were literally people who I helped like with their kids. I helped you know, their kids in the religion and spent time with them and helped them as a fucking family. They would cross the road when, like, literally happened once. They crossed the road when they saw me coming the other way one time. And that is bonkers. Hilarious, but like, would never assume myself to be that scary, you know? Oops, I don't have that piece. You've got to go away. Oh yeah, especially when they had like I think I need to buy one of these. That's what it is. Yeah, I basically out there helping keep their fucking family together for a while. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's, to me, the most frustrating thing about it. And the way, like the Mormons, like, I'm assuming what you would have had to experience, what I did, what other people in these, like, hardline religions do. As, like, a person, all you're taught and trained to do is survive as one of those people in that religion. You know, like, you don't get the social skills you need to, you know, to be part of, like, the outside world, because you never need to learn that. And then that's how they keep the grip on you, on everyone so tight, is because, like, I'm very proud of myself for leaving it, because I literally, when I left, I knew one person outside of the religion, like, that I wasn't even close to him. It was just a mate from work. And I still decided to leave. And the thing, like, you know, it's a big, huge risk to take. And I got baptized at 8. Oh yeah, 100%. And like, me, you know, in air quotes, I waited to make the decision myself. No, you're all right, Jay. You're fine. You're fine. We'll process our traumas together. But no, it is like they, whether the people in it realize it or not, what they do is literally make it too scary to leave. You know, you have to be an incredibly strong and like pretty brave person to make the decision to leave, because they don't give you the skills they will not give, but like literally remove you from a place where you can get the skills to survive not in the religion. And not only do you have to like make the decision to sort of go it all on your own, but then you need to survive in the outside world without being a few paces behind everyone else, which to me is why like hoeing it up and going a bit crazy is as important as it is, because you got to make up on years of not getting the opportunity or chance to make stupid decisions, be weird, be a weirdo, be a freak. You don't have it. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is as well, you don't realize that until you're already way behind. Like I was, we're past keeping it light and cozy. That's fine. That's not what I like to do anyways. Love you too, Jay. But I didn't have my first kiss until I was 18. Keyboard? Why don't we have a keyboard? And like hadn't gone to a party until I was years after everyone else I knew had been going on for a bunch of time. Yeah, like for better or worse, Australia's drinking culture way behind. Like, and yeah, it's Australia's drinking culture is pretty messed up, but a bit goes next there. And maybe we shouldn't drink as hard and fast as we did when we're that age, but you're still sort of behind everybody else in all these social situations. Like the friends that everyone makes in school, I didn't have, because I couldn't go out hang out. Like I was allowed to have friends at school, but not allowed to have those friends after school. So they're not going to they're not going to be, it's a very sort of low, it's the surface level friendship, because you're not going to their birthday parties. And Jay, that is incredibly fucked up. Like that, what that can do to someone. Like the amount of people that think like men and women can't be friends anyways, let alone not allowed to have them. The fact that in like the general world, there's all this view on having to, having a close relationship with someone, and then having to be something that is more than like platonic, let alone when it's just some little boy and little girl, they're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and then with Jehovah's Witnesses it was the same. If there was any sort of inkling of a boy and a girl being sort of close around that teen thing, it's you better start courting for when you're 18 so you can get married. What the hell? My oldest brother is got married young with someone he didn't know that long because they're a fucking bunch of virgins who just want to fuck, and they have to get married to do that. So they're just marrying the first other person that's interested in them just so they can get it on. Yeah, see, that's terrible. That's fuck. You just couldn't see your friend anymore. Well, that's the thing, though. Yeah, if you made that decision, you're married now, and you feel stuck in that relationship, let alone like, if they're not in a relationship like that, you're still feeling very what's the term, like you can't you're just too scared to leave because you don't know what to do. You've got no support outside of the religion, and you've got to stay in there. So you're stuck in it because you just don't know what to do out of it. Oh, I've got no Pokia bits. I thought I'd for sure have Pokia bits by now. Hey, I'm 2Js, like seriously. Hey, can't help but be reals. Now I could. Oh, now you've got me wanting to like try and be just like a total fake version of me now, Jay. Just to see if I can. But it also seems like a budget effort. So I ain't gonna. I need the help though, but like what is like, yeah, see, I don't know what to how to pretend it. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'll hey, being a ranter is what I do. So that's me being it now. Although I've got a I did buy an amazing game that I'm going to play with the missus tomorrow. She's going to try play it with me. She might not be interested, but she'll give it a go. It's basically just where you dub over scenes from movies and TV shows, which will be fun. Exactly. But also, not trying. Not trying's fine. Do what you want to do as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. I just really fucking hate this whole grind hustle culture. You know? Or, work your ass off, make tons of money. No, fuck that. I don't want to. I don't want to work at all, but I have to, so I'll do a bit. I ain't gonna fucking work hard. I ain't no chump. My favorite thing to do is not even nothing though. Like, I want to do the things I want to do with the people I love. I want to not have to do it, but choose to do it and buy a bunch of old consoles, sit in a garage, figure out how to fix them up. Oh yeah, no, I get what you mean. I'm basically the same. Yeah, the freedom would be nice. Just a bunch of land, veggies, bunch of animals. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. To be able to make a decision on a whim about what you want to do. Oh, doing what? Like an actual, like something set in stone? What is it? What are you doing? I did hear you say, I don't, you were talking about being a bit, you know, if it's okay with me saying, like, stuck doing sort of manual labor ones because it's all that you have done before. Back with it. Fuck yes, unions, union work, good man. Good man. Electrician is cool as shit as well. Do you know what the thing is? Like, yeah, no, that's, well, I don't know how it is in America, but in Australia, even, like, union work is where the money is as well anyways. But, it's incredibly super important and amazing that they existed. And especially there'll be like I'm again don't know within America, but I'd assume either like a straight up electrician union or like part of a construction union or something. Yeah, but like that's the thing though, man. Not only that, but the skills that come with it from being able to do that shit is cool and handy. Oops, I've been chucking these away. Yeah, exactly. And so, and it's not like, it's not construction where you're like lumbering around and climbing up on top of stuff weird. It's a lesser sort of physical side of it. Hey, and I'm pumped for you doing it as well, Jay. Purely because you are. And so when I had a pretty, oh, I can sell that. Yeah, it's cool. I had a pretty solid, oh, I need to buy another one of these, career before I left to work and live in Japan for a while. Okay, that's done. We got to close off for the day. But Kyoto's nice. Like it's, I like the vibes for it. There are like clubs and bars and stuff. But it's I just spent a couple of nights in a row just sitting and drinking at a wine bar, to be honest. Come the night time for it, but drinking and smoking at a wine bar. But what else was I gonna say? The yeah, when I came back, from the. Yeah, I had my career. The work was hard, the hours were messed up. Uh, pardon me. But the pay was good. I was a lab tech. So just manufacturing the stuff they make roads out of, but testing it in labs and like 2IC. But I was like, you know what, I'm aging out of the chance where working holiday is an opportunity. So I'm going to thanks Jay, thank you. That means a lot coming from you, to be honest. But yeah, I was like, I'm aging to a point where I won't be able to do this again. You know, I have to do it now or never. So I went to my boss and was like, hey, I'm happy to do like a year with 6 months, a year without pay, and then come back to it. He was he wasn't a piece of shit. He was just a bad boss. So he was like, nah, you can quit. So I'm like, cool, no worries. Judy Bug! Yay! Thanks for the resub. How you doing? 20 months now. You're a superstar. How you doing, Junie? We're just speaking our traumas right now while playing cozy video games. How are you going? It's been yonks. I've been good, thank you. I've been just living my life and streaming here and there, trying to get consistent with it. What about yourself? What you been up to? Hey, no, I appreciate the coming in and hanging out anyways, whenever you can. It's my fault for not being consistent, honestly. I have made a little bit of a concerted effort I'm trying to do is like Sunday lunch times, my time. So in like around 14-ish hours from now, I'm trying to do it like weekly and be consistent with it. But yeah, Jay, as I was saying, Jay, so I quit that job, and then did Japan for like 8-9 months. And then I came back, and it didn't take me too long, and found a job just in a warehouse, picking and packing stuff. But then I got a call up from my old boss who needed a lab tech to help start a new plant up in Queensland. So Queensland's like the Florida of Australia. And yeah, so in the Florida, so like it's just hot and terrible all the time up there. And so I did that for, again, lasted, I think it was a year and a half. And I just came back because like I just hated the weather. Yeah, I like being cold. So yeah, I moved back home. That place that I was working at before I left, contacted them. They're like, hey, you have to go through a recruitment agency, but we've got a job for you. Cool. Literally drove home over a period of 3 days. Because again, it's like Australia and America are basically the same size, if you forget about Alaska. And I drove from nearly the top of it to nearly the bottom over a 3-day period, and then had an interview. And I thought I had the job still. I thought it was all just waiting on specifics. So I turned up and started working the next day. And the boss came and was like, you're not supposed to be here after a few hours. And yeah, it turns out because I was honest about some medication I was taking for a little bit and not on anymore, that they, didn't offer me the job. So I, went back to my brother's where I was staying at the time. And then after that, I was working like a tiny little bit for, I don't know if it was like a whole year. Like I was just applying for everything and there was just nothing coming in, which was pretty weird considering I was applying for literally everything, and my qualifications and everything were pretty good. Just couldn't find a job for ages, and then I found one, and I was working in that, and then got together with Mrs. Turtle, and she was too far away. Needed to see her a bit more often than I was. So I found another job and moved in with her. And then the rest is history, and now we're living somewhere else together. It's all good. Like, it's all awesome and amazing, and in the end, it's all worked out right. But it's just I know the device not ready. What's wrong with the device? Oh. Now it's ready. Yeah, it's just, yes. I know where you're coming from with the, when it sucks when you can't, or you haven't been working. Especially when you're looking to or need to. Because I was, I'd never appreciated the library like I did then. Because I'd have no internet, nothing to watch or see or do, no money at all, and just going to get books and DVDs and renting them from there, and to fill up my days. Like, in hindsight, I do wish I used my again, it's a shitty thing to sort of think or say, but still, I'm gonna sort of say it and think it. But like, yeah, and I was lucky. I had my well, again, my brother and me sort of supported each other. He was going through some things himself at the same time. But yeah, we were sort of supported each other, and you need that. I don't think anyone can sort of go it like fully alone. Yeah, W, my brother. And Judy Bug, sorry if we're in the deep conversations too much. But it is what it is, and it's going to be that way. But, you know, you're fine. You like it. You like the combos. And I'm sure you're having a time. No, it's not. It's not your fault. It's not. Don't apologize. No one's complaining anyways. If they did, it is what it is. I, as much of a little goof that I am, I do like the deep talks. I like it deep. Oh yeah, we're gonna sell this phone to nobody for 23 million bucks. Sheesh, I'm rich. Dove! I ain't no goofball. I'm serious. Yeah, see, I, again, appreciate and, like, I'm not sure I'd say, like, vibe myself with, like, philosophy and stuff. I get it, though. I just like to do all my thinking, like, I don't know, when, and again, like this, I'm not shitting on any philosopher by any means, or saying that someone who reads it or takes it in or appreciates it or likes it is weird or anything. It's just I like to have all those thoughts myself, but then I haven't put myself in a position to do as much reading of it, and maybe I'd like it more if I did more. Exactly. You know what I hate though? I hate, what's it called? Lots of things. Too many things, maybe. No, I don't like this whole, I don't like the whole grind, we talk about people grinding and working so hard all the time. That's annoying, but also, what's the term they use? Where people just pretend not to care or be happy or excited or pumped for things or sad, where people just pretend not to care about anything. What's that term? Is this like a new age term for it now? Yeah, stoicism is like the older word for it. Let's Google it. New term. Nonchalant. It's not new. That's an old as hell term. But everyone's using it now again. I hate that. I hate it so much. It's not fucking cool. It's lame. It's lame to fucking pretend not to care. It is lame, boring, it's fucking sad, it's stupid, it's silly, you're not cool, it's tiring, it's exhausting pretending to, I just don't have time for it. I don't have the energy to pretend I'm fucking not happy or sad or whatever. Exactly. Are you talking about porn duff? Or the Epstein files? Oh well, hey, if Jay is, they've been a lot quieter recently. What's up with that? What's up with that, Jay? Boom. Look at that. Did not have to buy any new parts for that. Done. Money in the bank. You know who's not the best? People who don't clean up their Tamagotchis just a little bit before having me. I know they want me to clean and service the Tamagotchi, but like, wipe it down with a towel first. Well, yeah, I did have to just like fix up some lady's phone before, but it looked like she dropped her phone in like, not just in the toilet, just in like a big old pile of poo for a couple of weeks. Nope, front goes on here and then the screws go in. Tamagotchis, man, they are the shittest thing on this game. But soon I'll be rich enough and I won't need to fix Tamagotchis for people anymore unless there's a lot of money in it real fast. Then I'll still do it. Oh, and done. I got 60k already. After I met Miss Roast. Oh, okay. Well, that's a bit more of a story. So, basically, I love telling the story because it's one of those things where like the chances of us actually meeting. It's wild. It's wild we got together at all purely just because the chances of us actually meeting were insanely low. So basically, again, like I said, went to Japan, came back, got a job, quit that job. It was depression. I did this because I would jump from, like, yeah, I got this new job after Japan and I'm still not happy. So what I used to do is just, I need to make a change in my life, so I'll change something. That's a bit more of what Japan was as well. So I get back from Japan, got this job. I'm getting over it, you know. I'm just like unhappy. So I take the job up in Queensland, and I am, again, don't know anyone. And I am playing Apex Legends on PlayStation 4, I think it was. This is like not long after it came out. And I'm shit at it. I'm playing with two randoms from Australia as well. And I carry. I played this incredible game. Oops, put that back in. Are they in? Nope, that's in now. I play this incredible, like I've never played that good a game of Apex in my life. with these two people I played with friends. So anyways, play with them. I go off. I carry us to like the last 2 teams. Kill 2 of their 3 players. The final one kills me. So they're like, Jerry is fucking cracked. Jerry is sick at games. Let's be gaming friends with Jerry. I haven't played with him in ages now, but at the time, we used to play Apex together heaps. A bunch of games together. They were my gaming buddies for a while. Anyway, I get back to Melbourne, like get back home, and everything falls through with the job. I don't, I'm like applying for every single job that I can. There's nothing around, nothing available. So in my free time, I'm playing PlayStation a lot. So these people, I've started gaming with these people a bit less and less and less. I see one day that and I've got like no money in the whole world. I've got nothing. They've started playing Fallout 76 because it's what's the shop in thanks for the follow, Nicholas. Thank you so much for the follow. We're getting real deep here, mate. We're getting deep, talking about the deep stuff. So happy you've enjoyed it. Thanks for the follow. Come around, hang around, say hi. So yeah, I am. They're playing Fallout 76, and so I sent them a message on PlayStation. I'm like, oh, what's going on? They're like, oh yeah, hey, we're playing Fallout 76 now because it's like $10. It's like $10 at a shop called EB Games, which is it's Australia's version of a game in America, a gaming store in America. I'm like, hey, I've got no money. I'm poor. I'm living off government assistance. I've got no job, but I can afford $10 for a new game. And I love Fallout. Yeah, I think Canada might. It's the same. It's the same place, anyways. Basically. So I start playing Fallout 76. No one ever has their Yeah, it is an online RPG, but no one ever has their like headset on. You know, no one's ever like chatting. Anyways, I'm struggling a little bit. I'm a little bit desperate for like human interaction, and there is a random person just talking on their headset. I'm like, who's this weirdo? I want to go talk to him. It's this chick from Queensland where I used to live. We get to talking, blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, she's a bit annoying, but again, she's a human being I'm interacting with. She's just straight up like, oh, you should join this group of people I'm playing with or whatever. I'm like, you're annoying, but like whatever, fine. Mishi, my Mrs. Turtle, is part of that group. Same situation though. She just randomly started talking to this. Yeah. Well, this is just this random chick, okay? That invited me to like be part of like her group of people. They just sit on a group in on PlayStation and chat and play games together a bit. Anyway, Mrs. Turtle was a few days earlier added to this group as well by the same girl. She so we're just chatting and I'm getting along with this with this new friend of this random girl. Anyways, we're talking, and me and Mrs. Turtle are from the same state. So this new chick just starts like joking around that, oh, you guys are from the same state, you should date. Where it's a few hours drive away from each other. So we're like, haha, yeah, cool, whatever we do. Anyways, it slowly turns into we start flirting to annoy this chick. Then it turns into we're not flirting. Like, you know, Mrs. Turtle's fallen in love with my voice. I fall in love with Mrs. Turtle's laugh. And then we just, yeah, it's sort of slowly turned into we just weren't flirting to annoy anyone anymore. It was because we like doing it. And yeah, there was a period where we sort of didn't talk for a bit, too much at all. No, we did a little bit, but not as much as we were, just because I was just going through a bit of stuff at the time. Plus, I was like, basically, hey, I have no job, living in a caravan park, which I know they're a bit different in what are they called in America, where people live in like caravans and stuff. I can't remember. Sort of, yeah, like that. There's a bit more of a negative connotation with that in Australia than there is in America. Nah, like a trailer park, pretty similar too. Anyways, again, something started to like. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying that like it's it's like there's not the idea that people live perfectly happy, functional lives. Where in that situation, there within Australia, it's presumed stuff's going bad for everyone, and it's not a good thing. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's just that social stigma about it in Australia more so than it is in it. Like, I know there's a bit of it in America, but I feel like it's worse here. So there was a bit of me that was like, you know, I've got nothing going on with me. I'm not feeling great about anything, and yeah. But anyways, stuff sort of started to get a little bit better, and I was yeah, and then I was just like, I think I talked myself into stop being such a fucking weird, dumb lamer anymore. I sort of figured that, hey, for the first time in, like, while I was in like before and a good chunk of my time in Japan, I was excited about stuff. But like with Mrs. Turtle, I hadn't been, like, before her, I hadn't been excited about anything this much. And I was like, hey, maybe I stopped being a fucking dumb piece of shit, and realized that. And then we got super, super, super close, and wish I had the balls to sort of do it over the phone or in a live conversation with her. But I finally told her I loved her, and then we this was during COVID as well. Because I'm a coward little bitch, I had to do it over text message. Oh, sorry. She's listening right now. It was Snapchat. Again, I don't. The only reason we used Snapchat was to talk. Well, for me, anyways, talk to each other. And yeah, and then not long after that, I had my birthday, and she'd organised basically a D&D session for my birthday, which I didn't realise it was until, because I got pretty drunk. Didn't realise was birthday D&D session till right at the end, which is pretty embarrassing, but it is what it is. Yeah. And then, and this is all before we'd like actually met. And then I drove up to her place, which is at the time, I want to say a little bit over an hour drive. And yeah, she is apparently just sitting there on the floor in the hallway, waiting for me to get there. I'm incredibly nervous while driving up. I just in time. Like I drove there wearing a t-shirt, but I got out. I didn't get out. I got there. I'll put a jumper on because it's a bit cold. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. We were just like, it was purely talking online. Started PlayStation. I'll give you 1 second. Just got to stretch. Yeah, started PlayStation voice chat and then texting and Snapchat, but a fair bit of time I would, again, because this is COVID, so she was sort of not having to go into work as much, but because I was working sort of in the medical industry, I was working more. So I would basically come home, turn the PlayStation on, put my headset on, and just lay there and talk to her. I wouldn't even play games anymore. Like, we'd be on Fallout 76, but I'd just be spinning my character around so I didn't log off. And we'd just be talking the whole time. And then, yeah, drove up to meet her, got super embarrassed because... Not embarrassed, nearly embarrassed, because I put my jumper on while I was in the car and I was freaking out thinking she'd come out and see me before I got it on. And she'd open up the door and there'd be me like a freak with the jumper half on. Fortunately got it on just in time. And that is I think it's the greatest love story ever. But if it's not, it's still the greatest love ever. Because Mrs. Turtle's the best. And I could have said that louder to make sure that she could hear me. Oh, she could hear me, so... It is pretty great. It's one of those things where every so often I'll... Or we'll both do it. We'll just talk about like random things that, like, yeah, we'll tell each other random stories from our lives and realize that it's sort of, if that thing didn't happen, it wouldn't have led to the crazy ass, steps, years potentially down the road that led to us meeting. And, yeah, without sounding or sort of being dramatic, who the fuck knows? And I don't want to know what life would be like if I hadn't met her. She's the one. And I do realize I said that in a weird way, mostly on purpose. Because that's what I do. Oh no, I mean the way I said it was weird. The one. What am I missing? This bit, the green thing. No? This. But I don't know. I think the thing that like is sort of extra awesome and great is like neither of us were looking. Like if Mrs. Turtle's playing with me and she wants to sort of say like her side of things at some point, that's cool. She can. I'm happy for her too. And I know what it is anyways. But like if I wasn't looking for anything, I was not being like, oh, I'm gonna die alone or anything. But I'm like, I'm in no place to sort of search for someone. It's just weird and amazing how it finds you sometimes. Hey, and you know what? I'm happy that makes you hard, Jay. The fact that it makes you hard makes me hard too. Is your heart hard for it though? It should be. If your heart's not hard about it, I don't know what to say. I think you have issues. I'm not fixing this for someone, am I? Oh, god damn it. They better be... Oh, they are paying me a lot of money. That's good. See, it's a battery. Oh, my heart is in a constant state of arousal because of Mrs. Turtle. I have the hardest heart. Ooh. Buy parts. I didn't have this before. That's good and new. I'll buy that too, and that's cheap. And that's good for parts. That's not bad. I've got tons of money, so... They've got a good seller. That's not great. Buy that. Large box of parts. I ain't doing no more Tamagotchis, that's for sure. Yeah, nah, and it's weird as well. I'm not like a person who wants or tries to be like secretive about like their life or anything. I'm mostly an open book, but more often than not, I sort of I don't care. I'll talk about stuff, but I am super happy to talk about the myself and Mrs. Turtle story. Because like, hey, maybe it's the fact that I like talking about it because I'm passionate about it, because why wouldn't I be? I ain't gonna be nonchalant about that or anything ever, but especially not that. I get what you mean, but I don't know, like, yes, yeah, they all say like relationships are working and stuff to a degree, I believe, but like, I don't know, I think when you find your person, there's, oh, okay, yeah, no, I believe she probably would be as well, to be honest about it. But yeah, I don't know, when you find your person, like there's good qualities about me that make me like a good partner. They're less of like a thing with her, because like it's stuff, it's not an effort anymore. Like if when I've been with other people before, I'd be like, oh, I'm still a good partner because I work hard on this or that. It's not hard work with her. It just is. Still, you put the effort in, but it's easy to, and you want to, and it's also not that much effort. So I'm making bank on this thing today. Did I? Oh, I better check the box of parts. No, I'll finish this, then I'll check the box of parts. There we go. I'll just make sure I don't tell Mrs. Turtle that you said I'm so cool, because then she'll start telling you stuff about me that ain't. But times I wasn't cool. Which is like basically all the time. Yeah. Unless she's listening again. Although she might not, because I'm not talking about how much I love her anymore. Okay, this is the phone. I'm taking it apart for... Yeah, I'm taking this for parts. I missed this game. I played it, played the demo a while ago. Oh, and this is on the, I played this in the morning of my 18-hour stream that I did. It's the first cozy game that I've like really enjoyed. I don't mind like zoning out to a cozy game normally, but this is this one is nice. I enjoy it and zone out. Oh, better close up for the night. Ching ching. Look at that bank made. But it would be cool if they could make us design our own little stamps. That'd be good. It is. It's there's not enough music though. Like this music is good. There needs to be a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like different songs. I'd be happy with if there were like 5 or 6 songs like this. I'd be happy with. The only thing is when you start like taking apart Sony PSPs and stuff, it starts getting, oh, they're still okay. You get into a groove with them. But I don't know how, like, in-depth it goes. Like, when it gets to the point where you're, like, putting proper electronics put together, maybe. Okay, that's a bit I need there. I need a battery. And a back. Yeah, there are, I'll show you in a minute. I do need to buy a license to go to the next step though, so I'll do that in a second. Oh, gotta clean this. And the screen. That there. So I need the little button and the big buttons. Oh, thank goodness we got that. Oh, I was thinking we didn't have it. Let's go. Nah, I'm gonna not do some more of this for a bit. Yes, so you can get a license for a Noni PMP, which I think I need to do. Yeah. So there's a person called Bucket. They live above me. And they want me to fix up their Sony PSP, and they get a bit complicated there. It feels like there's a bit of a story on this one as well, but they're not pushing it, which is nice. They're not being like, hey, do the next part of the story. See, this is Bucket. Now I need to fix the Noni PMP. But again, like, you sort of, I don't memorize the pieces, I never will, because that's not how my brain works. But you do get into a bit of a I don't know, like a bit of a roll on how these things all work. So you get faster and it is easier to Sky Hill. So like Silent Hill maybe? Maybe that's a copy of that. Go piss. Go piss, superstar. I'll try and have this done by the time you get back. Hurry, 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 hurry. Done. Before Jay was back from peeing. And I finished it before you got back, like I was hoping I would. No, that's okay. I was just hoping I could put the PMP back together before you came back from it. I was about to be like, oh, too much information would be if you were talking about how, you try to pee so fast you wet yourself. You wet yourself. That wouldn't be too much funny. That would be like fun. That too much information. That would be funny. Too much information would be. I don't know. I don't think there is too much information. I consider you a friend, Jay, and I like to hear about your life, good or bad. So yeah, I can't think of a situation where it would be actually too much information. I'm still trying to think of like the weirdest, dumbest scenario where it would be. It would have to be something not weird, maybe like boring. And even then, it's sort of rude to think that. You want what, Red? Oh. I get you now. Why was it purple though? Oh no. So you're the one to take over the old master's duties. I'll remember your face. Okay, homie. Oh, cool. Oh, this is my competition. Sold 5 devices already. It's my own profits. Oh, someone's here. These off. These. I took these out already. No, I didn't. Weird. Throw that in the bin. This goes there. Off. This goes cleaning time. I'll treat myself to a few cans of cleaning spray, I reckon. but damn, you wouldn't understand. This song's good. This one too. Done. Anyone who's watching, God damn it, another thing. Oh, that can wait. I'm fixing for myself at the moment, not you, Bucket. I do. Any news or any goss? This is a perfect working piece of machinery. It just needed a clean. Big sad, but I don't think it's happening. Pretty sure the one that brought it up got intimidated and hates me now. Got intimidated by what though? Like potentially like a hugely sort of intimidating situation, but I'd probably say like hating you, potentially a bit of a stretch. Or I'd hope at least. Because again, you're not in a situation to be, like, for lack of a better term, the bad one in this situation. You know what I mean? So even if this person thinks they hate you, likely more of a situation where it's a bit of projection, I'd say. Oh, Matt, you get out of there, screw. Oh yeah, it's a it's one of those situations where it's a out of the people involved, it's a situation where it's a big deal and a big step for at least two of them, and it's something you'd want to be properly ready for before deciding to go. Because if you're not, it's like if not everyone involved is super ready for it, probably good nothing happened. As much as it sucks. Yeah, that's all you can do. That's the perfect thing to do, Jay. Anything else is probably the wrong thing. That's the only thing you can do in that, I think. Alright, I'm gonna see what I can do so I can get my license to fix the robot dog. Just gonna stretch and get a couple of bickies. And we're back from pan. Other than one of them so hard it hurts. It was cool to meet them for a brief. Doesn't necessarily mean it's over though, Jay. Who knows what will happen? You know what I mean? Just sort of gotta wait and see. Only time will tell for sure. Exactly. There's 10k to make on this BMP. Again, it's cheap. That's pretty cheap. Cheap. So mostly I'm just buying these for the parts. Look at that. A brand, a fixed up one I can buy for that much is... yeah. And we're going to accept all these orders as well. Yeah, but like again, nothing like outside of you like risking potentially like overstepping some bounds. You're bit of a situation where there's not much you can actually do until the time is done. Oh no, it's me. It's me when I go to Japan. Ohayo gozaimasu. Matsu wa akimasu. Like, sugoi desu ne. I've been taking so many photos with my trusty camera here, but it's like they followed me when I was in Japan. I don't like it. So they didn't give me money for this. So turn on the Z box and go nani. The controller motion deru. The buttons won't push down, the sticks won't tilt. I got attacked, lost my camera, now this, my heart is broken. Just like this controller. Matsu, please fix it. Or the controller at least, if not the heart. Oh my god. Ohayo desu ne. That's cool as hell, Jay. That's fucking cool. So this one, we're just going for parts. Oh shit. Did you win at least? Yeah, that is, as soon as I say, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Probably best if you're not the winner of them. too fucking yoked, Jay. Although now, you know what? I could honestly, like, pretty easily imagine a younger you being a fucking bit of a problem. Oh, this has every piece. I only say I could imagine you being a bit of a problem back in the day, purely because of like how chill, calm, and cool you seem now. I don't think many people are like that unless they've not been that for a hot minute. Hell yeah, and you're better for it. What? That's done. What do you mean it's not working? Oh, the battery's dirty? Jesus. Ooh, speaking of that, you've given me an idea for my 40th, Jay. Thank you. Yeah, so I've got the place that I work do yeah, thank you so much. No, the place that I work at do I can't remember what it's called. It's sort of like lifestyle leave where basically if you want to, you can choose to, like, it's Australia, so you get your 4 weeks of annual leave a year, no matter what, wherever you work, if you're full time. But they also do a thing where you can sort of like sacrifice a small amount of your pay every fortnight and like buy more leave. So again, I don't ever want to work. So I've, for my birthday, I saved up I've got a week leave for my birthday, and then I'm going to have another week off after that. So like 2 whole weeks off for my birthday. So I have to sit down with the missus and sort this bit of it out because we haven't planned it properly yet. But I just want to go away just with her and the dog for a couple of days because it's the big 4-0. So just gonna pretend the world doesn't exist for a little while I come to terms with being a geriatric, basically. But I oh, cool. Yeah, and then I'm not gonna like stream for a whole week or anything, but I do want to have a little birthday stream as well. And now you got me thinking I might find a trippy game to play. Not do anything on stream, but I'll be on stream if you know what I mean. You just said the craziest 2 words anyone's ever said together, Jay. I don't know if it has any. Let's see. No space outlaw. No. Space. That does look cool. I would give it a go, but like I also, would need to sort of play something where like, hey, random people might find me as well. Something to get some views, but that does sound cool. I might do both, to be honest. Ew. Although, like, point and click ones, for me, are pretty hit and miss. Sometimes I just get annoyed at them. Because, like, I don't know where to point and click. cord's got to go in. Bam. I 100% know what you mean. I love puzzles until I don't, and then I fucking hate them. When puzzles get too hard, I feel too dumb, and then I don't like them anymore. It's like I really like doing Wordle, but if my brain's just not getting it that day, it just pisses me off and I just give up. Puzzles, I need to make progress or I get done with it real quick like. There needs to be more quiz games. That's what I want to do. A quiz game will be fun. Let's give me that and this. I want to do about. Nope. Bam, bam, you wouldn't understand. Look at this. Haha. And the grime is gone. One bam and the grime is gone. That's a little Australian ad for you. Of course, have to just take it off just in case. Bam, made myself a bunch of yens. Clean as. Bam. Bam. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying too fast to go too hard to go too fast. Starting to run short of parts and pieces for these things. That's okay. This one is busted though. But we did get him for cheap. That is okay, and that's what we need to do. Yeah, I think we got ripped off on this one. Even when we're just not getting as many parts and pieces as we'd like. Especially when it's the main part that we don't get. Okay, that's someone's order. Okay, so we need to get a part. Atari 2600, I think we just need the circuit board. Still a bit away from being able to make a whole brand new one out of pieces. And that's okay. And that's alright. Dang, we got tons of cash here. This thing's filthy. Do they live in a pile of dirt or what? All fixed up with spare parts and pieces. We're gonna swear hopefully it'll be my last Tamagotchi ever. They hurt my hands. I don't like doing the Tamagotchis. Bam. Bam. Screen. Screws. Back bit. This back bit. More screws. And one more screw after these. Got to do a ball and then a back and then a screw. Bam. 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 Easy peasy. Oh, it's 4 in the morning. Let's close up shop for the day. Do our bike ride home. Yes, I'm rich. I got so much money for rent and internet. This thing is bonds. I'd be stoked if it's only one piece missing there, but the screen's messed up too. So it might just be the screen and the back. But these are parts I need to buy. Oh, and that screen, back, metal brace thing, shaped like a slice of pizza. Ooh, Red Box joystick, huh? That's a lot of money I'm spending on licenses. I'm already PMP. So I need a metal frame, a screen, and the back plate bit. The little, I think that's it. Hey, does that mean you're going, getting sleepy? Hiding away from your cousins, nieces, and nephews? That's cool. That's good. I'll start talking like this so you can go have a little resty rest. You can sleep now, precious angel baby. Oh no, I brought the wrong thing. Is that what I need? This drive? Yeah. Oh, gold. Those snot-nosed little brats. I used to have one of these and I used to fucking love it. Jeez. These are terrible. Buttons. Buttons. Okay, it's just the buttons then. That's cool. Man, oh, I don't miss the big game or anything by any means, but like, hey Jay, as well, if you want to, you can go to sleep. I've loved having you, but don't keep yourself awake for my sake, if that's what you're doing. Yeah. What are we at? Oh, stretch. Oh, okay, that's a message that takes a bit of what's the term? Concentration. So control it back and front. God. Well, I think that's very fair. One thing that not enough yeah, but also at the same time though, you've got to make sure you're not like sabotaging yourself for the sake of someone else. Like, you've still got to do what's best for you. And so long as you're doing that in the way that's like the least dickish as possible, then exactly. Like, honestly, even if it was just stress, that's enough to be like, yeah, get out of here. You know what I mean? Like, if you find yourself not not having a good time, not having a good time around them, but like where being around them starts to become like, yeah, stressful. It's just straight up enough. We'll buy that. They're lying, but that's a good price for the PMP. I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, I said no more Tamagotchis, but that's a good price. Meh. I think I've got plenty of pieces for that. And we'll do that too. Let's drop dropping a little 40k on that one. Sugoi! You're a real Rizardu sama. I'm so happy, really, by the way, to tell you that I managed to fix that as well. I used to work with someone named Harui. Okay, calm down. Thank you for the money. We still got this for a pretty good price. We did just want parts and pieces. We're not depressed about it yet. Is it ideal? No. Oh no, it's Oh, she likes the Korea. Cute. Okay, I'll do this. She's bad. I like her. Do it. She just takes people's phones, then takes their phones, sells them. Fucking cool as shit. Like, do you mean like me or just anyone in general? Battery I need. Like me, not really. Like I've been twice. First time I went on like pure holiday there for like 5.5 weeks. Yeah, for 5.5 weeks on like a holiday. It was fair. Like I like researching that stuff. And then I did my working holiday there for like 7-8 months. I think it was all up by the end of it. But it's like, yeah, you don't need to prepare. You don't need to learn any Japanese. Like I did, but no one needs to. Like, Japan's not like. Wait. Ooh, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, like you can, that's fine. The thing about it is though that like little words and stuff can be handy. but the main thing is it's like if you're out somewhere talking to a Japanese person, they want to as much time as you spent learning Japanese, they want to practice their English. Like I've after my working holiday time, I was like starting to get like okay with like sentences and stuff. Yeah, they spent more time learning English. It means sort of more to them as well, like especially with like employment and stuff like that. With us, it's just for a hobby or because we're going there. But yeah, you can be at a bar and stuff, like being quite good at Japanese. They'll be like, cool, I don't care, I want to practice speaking English with you. And so there you go. Yes, you stuck doing that really. But yeah, like it's hard to sort of like speak on expenses of it because it's my 5.5 week time there was very expensive, but I was staying in like nice hotels and stuff all the time outside of like a capsule hotel for a couple of days. That was doing it because for the experience. Which one was that? Left, right panel. Spring. Ah, damn joystick base. Oops. But yeah, but when I was like having my working holiday over there, I was spending a lot less, even on after my time there, because I was staying in cheaper places. I knew my way around more. One thing I would say for sure is if you do it, restaurants, wherever you're eating and drinking, if you're looking it up on Google Maps, look for places that don't have a English, like an English version of their name, or if there's any English that appears on their like a Google search of their place, generally means that they're like, if you're in like Tokyo, even Osaka and any of the main areas, it generally means they're sort of more tourist focused. And also, before you do go, tell me, because I found randomly the most amazing Japanese restaurant in the history of the world. And I'll tell you my secret. I'll show you my secret place. It's this incredible tiny restaurant. It's before lunchtime, it's super quiet. And after lunchtime, it's super quiet. But right on lunchtime, it is incredibly busy because it is just for workers, like Japanese workers. I've never seen a white person in that place that wasn't me. They're one of those restaurants where it's got a vending machine. So you just go in there, you select what you want from the vending machine. It's all in Japanese, so you basically don't know what you're buying. And then you go to the counter. If there's a staff member there, you give it to them. If not, you give it straight to the cook, and they cook you the food and bring it around to you. My first time going there, I was just looking for a place to eat. Because the again, all the signs, the way they have it, it's hard sometimes to tell if a place is a bar or a restaurant. without going in, and I was like, I feel awkward just like popping my head into a random place hoping for a restaurant. But from the little curtain thingies they had hanging out, I knew this place was a restaurant. So I just walked in there, and I asked if I could get some food, basically. The staff member there, because this is not a tourist place at all, she did not speak a word of English. She had a couple of words, but she couldn't communicate with me properly, which again, no judgment, I'm in Japan, so it's expected. But she's just like, oh, you takes me over to the vending machine thing, and she's like, go choose. So I'm like, I just chose randomly because I didn't know what I wanted. And she's like, what was the word? I think it's karai. I think that's spicy. And I'm like, I knew that word. I'm like, oh yes, good. And she's like, okay. So I put my money in, got my little ticket, gave it to her, sat down, and my food comes around. It was this amazing, I still don't know what it was. It was similar to a ramen, but it wasn't. There was barely any broth, and the little bit that was at the bottom was bright red. Oh, I still dream about it. I've been there now. This was early in my trip, my holiday in Japan, and I went there again right before leaving. And then when I went there on my working holiday, I went there at the start and at the end again. So I will not, when you go, I will not let you leave without going to that place. If you're like, oh, hey Jerry, I couldn't find it. I'm going home in a couple of days. I'll fly to Japan myself, drag you by the neck to that joint. It really is. And then there's like, was Sendai? No, not Sendai. So on my holiday, when I went there, I went to a few. I did Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, but I also went to just like a few other random like smaller cities. Like compared to cities we have in Australia, they're still huge, but for Japan, they were small. I was at this one, and they have a. Oh yes, awesome! I got the piece. They had their own fish market. I'm like, cool. I'm not going to the big fish market in Tokyo. That's again, it's a tourist place. It's super busy. It's annoying, and you've got to be there crazy early to enjoy it. So I'm like, I'm just going to check out their fish market instead. It was super cool walking around checking it out. And then they just had this sushi place next door to it. So you're getting this incredible... It's a sushi place attached to a fucking fish market. Incredibly amazing fresh sushi. But like, I had to sit around and wait. So I went to a tiny little local museum for this tiny little city. And walked around there, bought some knickknacks, and had the third best sushi I've ever had in my life. You just got to like, obviously you plan so you can get the sights and the sounds and everything in. Hey, happy to do that for you, Jay. But yeah, no, it's a really cool place. Do your plans, and so your sights and sounds and stuff. Don't make any plans for any restaurant. Just wing those. You're gonna find some incredible places. You're gonna eat, like I've also had shit sushi there. Like sushi that is, again, it's probably happened because it was in Japan and what I was used to while there, but I would compare it to shitty fast food sushi that you get at a place down here in Melbourne. But the best places to eat and drink are ones you find randomly. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. But then, like, also, the best thing, like, the food you eat, not knowing the language. Like, where was I? I stayed in... Have you heard of Kabuch... Oh, I can't say it now. Kabuchiko? It's like the seedy area in Tokyo. Stayed there a couple of times. The first time I did, I was again randomly walking around trying to find this restaurant. Walked in there, again, it's all in Japanese. I didn't know what I was ordering. They come out to me with this like big fishbone with this. They basically gave me like a gigantic fish steak. I'm just sitting there chewing on this huge piece of fish like a fucking Neanderthal. It was cool. Well, they are, really. Like, yeah, even I went to a ramen place. I knew what I was getting, but they just come up with a little entree that's first time I've ever had snail was there. If like everyone else is eating it, I'm obviously going to eat it as well. I'm not a weirdo. It's obviously food, so I'll just eat it. And yeah, had this super sick sea snails as an entree. They just brought me. But again, I'm sort of lucky. I used to be. Was it really? That's cool. Me and the missus are very, you know, we're obviously focused on house and everything first, but like we're wanting to go to China at some point. I'd love China. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the older and more mature I get, the more I interested and keen I get on like going to China and how I think of it as a whole. Oh, screen first, obviously. Then the front cover. There really is. There really is. Even like fucking like again, I want to go to Europe. I don't want to go to fucking England. Fuck that. Like, you know, go see Lego and his mates. Go yeah. I don't want, like, I've done Japan. Japan was great. It's very touristy, but I don't want to do that shit anymore. I've done it. You know, I want to go to, for lack of a better term, the weirder places. Exactly, like, again, because of the people that I know, going to America would be cool. I would like to go see some basketball. And yeah, the snow there is good. That's good snowboarding. That's cool. Check out Canada, but it's also like it's not different enough for me, I guess. If that makes sense. It's close to what I've got already. Honestly, I don't really care about the state. I just really like basketball. This is, again, like, I know America has, like, incredible stadiums and stuff. But, like, Australia's got the MCG. The Melbourne Cricket Ground, it's 100 and let's have a look. How old is it? Yeah, so the MCG was built in the 1850s. So we've got a stadium here that was like super fucking old, like old stadium. That's been updated and stuff now. It seats over. It's got incredible amounts of history. It seats over 100,000 people. It's got like the Adelaide Oval, which is like a really like a lot of our stadiums are like awesome older stadiums that I really like. The Adelaide Oval, Adelaide, where I was born, it's a stadium where it's got like a whole part of it as a hill. You just sit on the grass. I like the history of like Madison Square Garden would be sort of cool. The stadium, the special built stadium for the Clippers would be pretty cool as well. But I would more like, if and when I go to America and watch basketball games, it would more be for like who we're seeing. You know, it would be like not gonna get there in time to see LeBron play live before he retires, but that would be sort of the type of thing I would go see someone for. Go see like LeBron. So basically, I would be again, it all depends on when and who and what, but sort of like I'd want to see Wemby live. If we get there before Steph Curry retires. See a Warriors game or whoever he's playing with at the time. But that's also like anywhere. There's a couple of like really interesting soccer grounds that would be cool to go to. But I wouldn't choose this. I would probably, like, if I were to see like a Spurs game, it would be like, hey, let's see if we can catch the Spurs away versus a shitty team no one likes, so that we can get really cheap, like near courtside tickets or something. You know, compared to like going and seeing, I don't fucking know, like paying the extra money and going seeing against the Knicks, as an example. Damn. All these orders. Yeah, look at all these people think I'm great. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Oh, 100%. Like, I wouldn't go and not. I would, yeah, it would be one of the main things if I did. Like, especially like pictures of like the house you're working on, I'd be down for like going around that area. God, so many orders to do. Well, yeah, like Seattle would be a place I'd want to check out. Like, it was a few years ago, but I was planning like this is like a long time ago. I was planning like an American, like to tour America. I was gonna start in 1 second. I'm just gonna stretch. I was gonna check on the missus too. I'll be back.
Love you, bitch.
AJ, thank you so much. You have a great sleep. Hope you don't have me tapped so you can hear me as well. And I'll keep you awake. But if you do have me tapped and you can hear, I'm going to say... Wet dream, wet dream, wet dream, wet dream, wet dream, wet dream, pee your pants, pee your pants, pee your pants. Huh? Oh, we got one on there. Rubbish. It's all covered in mold and shit. Bin. Oops. God damn it, I'm doing it up again. This thing goes in, doesn't it? Okay, Wi-Fi board display front and battery, Wi-Fi board display front and battery, Wi-Fi board display front and battery, Wi-Fi board display front and battery. Done. More damn screws. I think my little dude's worked all through the night. Busted buttons. Busted buttons. Stinky buttons. Stinky buttons. Hmm? Wish I could know without having to dig everything. Oh. Oh, big old screws. PMPs together. Take these out. Oh, that's fried. Get one in there. I wonder if I can make one of these brand new with just my parts. I think I'll come close to it. Okay, might finish it up for today as well. Just like old mate. Let's see if there's any little ones that want us to raid out.